Good morning, traders. Welcome to the TMT stock market strategy video for Wednesday, May 10th. Guys, we continue to get this incredible chop. Longs get taken out on the stops, shorts get taken out on the stops. They get everybody long, they roll right over just to do it all over again. I mean, it is just the worst environment at the moment. However, things are going to change, and they always do. We just have to be resilient in what we do. And remember, trade your plan. Make sure if you're getting stopped out, maybe take a step back a little bit. You don't have to trade every minute of the day, or at least even every day for that matter, until we get out of this range, until we understand where are we in the marketplace here. Right now, I believe that we've started a fifth and final leg approach to the upside. We'll get a blow off top. There are going to be pullbacks in between. I want to get right to the charts. I want to show you gold, which is interesting, and crude oil as well with the bullish percent index. So let's take a look. Right now we have the VXX, obviously to get long volatility, and we have the XIV to get short volatility, long the market. And you can see from $20 in July and $60 back only a year ago, this thing has literally fell apart, and it continues to go lower. There is probably the most short interest in this index since it's been created. When it does happen, this is going to explode, and you're gonna see how fast volatility picks up. Remember, fear and greed is what drives the market. Okay, just want to show you where we are in the VIX. I put an upside target in the ES. This is off of this bull flag pattern, with the flagpole being 130 points. From here, gets you 2,500 to 2,550, give or take a few points, but that's going to be your main target for this fifth and final conclusion. There will be pullbacks. Remember, your pullbacks should be shallow. So if you're running up, should be a third to half of the move higher. You move up, third, half of the move higher, and then you continue this. And then the last and final move would be like this crazy, just bam, just rip your face off. Shorts get destroyed again, and that's how it's going to work. Now, this could fail, right? If we lose the TMT price channels and we get below it, that could be signaled at the top, maybe in place. Okay, we don't know yet. Okay, I think we start the final descent, but this is your upside target in ES. You can see here 2400 is going to be your spot again. 2382.75 is your area of support. Take a look at your right side here, your green and red. This is the upper and lower TMT proprietary price channels. Okay, that's going to be what's in play for today. All right. Next is going to be your gold, and we talked about gold, guys. I mentioned it. This to me is ready to really do some hurting for the longs, and I think it's going to happen. You're going to get a big flush. We're at the lows already. We get a couple of big flushes, get back down to 1180. If you remember, I had that way back when I had 1200, 1180, and 1160. Those are my downside targets. And not only did we get there, we actually went well below that, and then we actually rallied right back up again. Now this time is a little different. We just need to see this market base after we get an area where we have a double bottom, or a higher low from the previous low, base a little bit, and then take out that swing high, and then we're off to the races. And I do believe that we're in a second stage bull market. But this is your level, 1200, guys. That's it, 1200, and then of course areas of resistance would be yesterday's high. Okay, that's in gold. Take a look at the GDX. Here's another thing that reason why that I did not like the GDX long or gold long. GDX usually goes first. It has not. It's been leading gold lower and all of the metals. So keep an eye on the $21 area. Below 21, we should get 19 and a half. If we can make a higher low here from this previous low, and we again take up to the upside, I think we should have a really nice rally coming from somewhere in the summer months of GDX and gold. Take a look at the energy, GDX, the BP energy name. So that's something that I want you to take a look at. We're at about 17 here. We're in washout territory in energy, so that's a very, very good sign. Washout territory in energy. All right, I want to show you the bullish percent GDX, the gold miners. We're not there yet. You see that? You see how we started here early in the beginning of late December, early January of 17? Well, I want to see this get into between the 10 and the 20 area. See we get a turnaround, and then we start looking to see where price is. Then we'll have the specs lighten up their hedge again. That's going to all direct us into a long trade in the next couple of weeks. Okay. Let's take a look at crude oil. Just want to show you where we are with that. We had a great trade here. You guys continue to make good money in crude. Fantastic. I'm glad that this is helping you guys. 44.80 is really a spot I'm looking for. Remember the dark green here. We get through that, we should see 42.5, 43.5 area. That's going to be really my spot. Anywhere from 40 to 42.5 for those of you who are building positions. For those of you who are looking for a swing trade, wherever it stops in here and starts to go back up, that's where I want you to get long. Right? That's where I'd say I'd be a better long player in gold. And this, excuse me, crude oil. This is just for a retracement rally. Okay, crude. I told you many times. There is so much supply out there with new technology, with the shale coming into play, and a lot of the U.S. producers now producing more oil ever than before. There is no reason that you would ever see $60 oil other than the OPEC guys talking up their game. And, of course, the oil-producing nations, they need at least $55 oil to even survive. So that's going to be an issue down the road, but just keep that in mind. TLT, 30-year ETF, bond ETF. Again, we're barely clinging to this area. More than likely, we'll test this area unless we can get above the 200-day moving average of 124.50. I like that spot for the gap fill and then look to re-enter short. We talked about TLT and bonds have ended and concluded its 30-year bull market run. I believe rates are here to stay, and rates are rising, and they are here to stay. You're going to get your fear trade for the day, for a 2, 3, even a week or so. That's just going to give us better areas to short TLT. Transports, our leader, again, not leading, at 163.96. Way up in here, guys, 167.25, 160.76. These are your areas for today's trade in the transports. Again, not leading. Let's look for signs that this is starting to break down. We lose the 200-day moving average of 158.06. That's where something like that you might want to reconsider. If you're long, transport should take the market down with it if it was to get down to that area. Spiders, no change in the zone. 240.48, 238.48. Again, we're just sitting here for the last 9 trading days. We need to take this out. I think we've seriously are ready to rip this market higher. Shorts are starting to pound this market at these levels, not going anywhere. Option traders are getting killed because the theta decay is killing them because we're not getting any movement out of the indexes. So this is something that's a bad environment. Next is going to be your IWM. And these are your levels for today: 141.80, 140.95. Small little bear flag here. Keep an eye on that low for today: 136.72. Lower end of the TMT proprietary price channels. Okay, this is your IWM. A secondary leader not leading yet again, guys. Last is going to be accused. Do not short the highs. We talked about this way down here. Don't short new highs. Now it's 8 points higher, and I'm still getting emails. What do you think about a short here? I wouldn't even think about a short. This is way too early to get a short position off in a Qs, guys. It's not even close. I'd stay away from it. If you're looking for a short trade, look at the IWM. It's going to be it's one of the worst out of the 5 indices that we follow. Okay, but don't short new highs. Wait for the time for the turnaround. It will come. It will happen. All right. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Please send an email out to support. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.